Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video, and today I'm bringing you my clear for the Trial of Summon Fury against Odin level 3, where magic attacks are effective. Alright, so before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Alright, so we're fighting against Odin, so let's go take a look real quick at his enemy info so everyone is aware. The main thing here that I am concerned with is that he is immune to magic defense down, and we have to do a magic focused team. Alright, so looking at the battle effects for the stage, ally overspeed begins at 90%, enemy's physical defense is up by 300%, and enemy's magic defense is negative 70%. Alright, so we'll get into it with this team here of Lucia, Matt, and Vincent, and let's go ahead and first look at the high wind. Here are the stats, here are the abilities, and as far as role streams are concerned, Vincent's is 100%, Lucia's is 100%, and Matt's is 100%. Alright, looking at our Memoria, we have the Memoria of Bahamut Sin giving us max ATB increase and then physical and magical potency up versus a summon. Alright, now let's go back and go ahead and get into the build, starting with Lucia. We have her running her Shimmer Ceremonial Uniform for Reprieve and Shimmer's Insignia. In the main hand, we are running the Shimmer Ceremonial Rifle. This is here for the Enfeeble and the additional 2 ATB on the first use. And then the R abilities of Attack All Allies, Buff Debuff Extension. Next up, we are using the Rifle of the Hunt for the Earth Resist Down, and also to provide us with the R abilities of Physical Attack, Physical Ability Potency. Next up, the Aldebaran Ultimate Weapon, which will give us physical magical abilities amplification and then also HP gain, and provide us with the R abilities, Buff Debuff Extension, and Haste Boost. Next up on sub equips, we have her running the Titan's Rod for Wind Resist HP, the Protector's Blade for Magic Attack All Allies, Magic Ability Potency, and the Pirate's Collar for Magic Attack All Allies, Buff Debuff Extension. Looking at her materia in the third materia slot, a X Sigil Quakra that is a Earth Potency Magic Attack stat stick. Then we have a Quakra Blow that is a Earth Potency stat stick and Physical Defense stat stick. Then we have a Circle Sigil Rumor that is a Magic Defense stat stick. Alright, now looking at her limit break, we are going to be running the Cheering Shots. Alright, looking at her R abilities, they come out to be Boost HP level 2, Physical Attack level 3, Wind Resist level 3, Physical Ability Potency level 3, Magic Ability Potency level 3, and Buff Debuff Extension level 7. Alright, looking at her stats, they come out to be HP 21.1k, Magic Attack is 10.2k, and Physical Defense is 232. Alright, now let's go over to our healer. In Matt, we have him running the Dark Knight's Road. We're reprieving Dark Knight's Mask. In the main hand, we're running the Centipede for our AoE heal and of course physical defense up all allies, and the R abilities of Boost Heal and Buff Debuff Extension. Next up, we are running the Slick Beetle to lower Odin's physical attack down high and provide Matt with the R abilities of HP Crit Potency. Next up, we do have the Gladius giving a 40% magic heal, also applying haste to all allies, and giving Matt healing ability amplification on the next healing ability he does, and provides the R abilities of Boost Heal and ATB Boost all allies. For sub equips, I have him running the Rubber Band Gun for Wind Resist, Physical Defense all allies, the Crimson Staff for Magic Attack all allies, Buff Debuff Extension, and the Bahamut Rod for Magic Attack all allies and heal. Looking at his materia in the third materia slot, serving as a boosted heal Cura, we have a Magic Attack HP heal stat stick. And then next up, we do have a Physical Defense Magic Attack stat stick. on the Blazara blow. And then last but not least, we have a Rumor blow that is an X sigil that is a heal HP stack stick. Alright, for his limit break, we will be using the Gigantic Shield. Looking at his R abilities, they come out to be boost HP level 3, heal level 10, wind resist level 3, buff debuff extension level 6. Looking at his stats, they come out to be HP 24.7k, magic attack is 10k, physical defense is 310, and heal is 7.4k. Alright, heading over to our DPS, we have Vincent running his Stray Dog outfit with Reprieving Earthblade Arcanum. In the main hand, we're running the White Dog, his Earth DPSing weapon, and it also will provide us with the R abilities of Magic Attack on Allies, Earth Potency. Next up, we are running the Krugel Blitz, which will give us our Earth damage up, and also provide the R abilities of Magic Attack, Earth Potency. Then we have the Death Penalty, giving us another way to do physical magical weapon amplification, and also provide the R abilities of Ability Potency and Stream Phase ATB boost. Looking at sub equips, we have him with the Electro Cannon for Magic Attack, Magic Ability Potency. Double Stem E for Magic Attack, Magic Ability Potency. And last but not least, the Titan Blade for Wind Resist, Physical Defense. Looking at his materia in the third materia slot, we do have a X Sigil Quakerer that is a Earth Potency HP Magic Attack stat stick. Then we have a Runra that is a Magic Attack Physical Defense stat stick. Then we have another Runra that is a Magic Attack stat stick. Alright, looking at his limit break / summon, we have Titan for Earther and Fury. Looking at his R abilities, they are Magic Attack level 7, Physical Defense level 2, Earth Potency level 7, Wind Resist level 3, Ability Potency level 3, and Magic Ability Potency level 7. Alright, here's a quick look at the party-wide R abilities. If you need to take a pause at them and look at them, you can. Let's go ahead and get into the stats. For Vincent, they are HP 18.1k, Magic Attack is 17.8k, Physical Defense is 286. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get this clear in the Trial of Summon Fury against Odin level 3, where magic attacks are effective. Alright, so we will start off by getting our Earth damage up with Vincent, go over to Matt and get our physical defense up. Go over to Lucia and get the Enfeeble going and get our ATB. Then we'll go ahead and lower the physical attack of Odin, and she'll be able to tank the Ventex again. Alright, coming out of that, we are going to go ahead and get healed up, and if we can, we'll get Matt's ultimate weapon to go off here, but it looked like we got stunned before we could. Alright, so we did use Lucia's ultimate weapon, so we would get healing while we're destroying the sigils here. Alright, one sigil left. Alright, everything is good. Now we're going to go ahead and do as much damage as we possibly can right here. Alright. Gonna go ahead and use Cheering Shots in combination with Earther and Fury. Getting us flushed back up with that ATB. Alright. And from here, we're just gonna keep doing DPS. There's Sleipnir's Favor, where he's gonna gain some more physical attack. Alright, we're gonna make sure our physical defense stays up. Alright. We just lowered our physical defense down just a little bit, so we got to get that back up. I'm gonna go ahead and use his Matt's ultimate weapon so we can get haste, so he can get another cast of recovery circle in. Alright. And here comes the Ventexican again. right, looks like Lucia's and Matt's reprieve, everybody's reprieve went off. So we kind of we can't let nobody else get hit really hard here, okay? Alright, so looks like he's doing illusionary blade targeting Matt. We're gonna go ahead and keep getting ourselves healed up here. Alright. Alright, there we go. Got ourselves healed up. We're just keeping doing DPS and everything here. Just trying not to make sure anyone goes down too soon. Alright. Got that physical attack back down, and it looks like he's starting to target Lucia with Ruthless Conquest. So let's see if we'll be able to tank it. Looks like our physical defense is getting ready to wear out just as it's getting ready to come up. So, yep, we're gonna switch to defense. Oh, I missed switching to defense. But I don't think it would have mattered. She was gonna get defeated either way there. Okay, so I'll go ahead and use diffusion so that way we can go ahead and get haste on Vincent. We're doing Ruthless Conquest again on Matt. Oh, Matt still has his reprieve. Good. Okay. So, alright. Making sure we got our physical defense up. And gonna go ahead and use the gigantic shield limit break. And we'll see if he can survive switching to defense. Ow. 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 Yeah, even with defense. Ugh. He hits hard as crap. Alright. Look like the enfeeble wore off, but Odin is low enough where Vincent should be able to finish him from here. Let's see. Look like maybe one more hit. I'm gonna activate that summon as soon as my command gauge is filled back up. There it is. Alright. And there. Alright, and that is how we take down the Trial of Summon Fury against Odin, level 3, where magic attacks are effective. Yeah, not the cleanest clear I've ever done, but it is a clear nonetheless. Let's look at the stats right quick. Alright, so one hit max was 2.1 million and a battle time of 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Alright, cool. Yeah, this was more of a regular clear for me because, you know, couldn't necessarily just put out a whole lot of damage because we were not able to do the magic defense down to go along with us doing magic attacks. But it is still doable, just a little bit harder than it normally would be. Alright, well, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching the video. I hope you found it enjoyable or informative. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis content, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post that content, and with that, I'll see you in the next one. Later!